Hello, dear children. I'm back again. How are you all? I hope you all are safe and healthy. So, today we are going to study EVS. Okay? I think you have done your lesson number 2 as well as lesson number 3, which is coming in your month of June. The syllabus that you have with you, I know you all have the syllabus. Yes? So, lesson number 2 and lesson number 3 is coming in your syllabus of month of June in your EVS subject, okay? So, let's quickly revise lesson number 2 of your EVS, that is living and non-living things. I hope you all have your books with you. Please be ready with your books, that is study all together. Semester 1, please open your books all of you. This is your book, you all know this, yes? Have a look at it. Study all together. The name of the book is Study All Together, Semester 1, and the subject is Environmental Studies. Please be ready with your books, everyone, and come to page number 145 of your book, that is lesson number 2, Living and Non-Living Things. So, I hope you all are very much clear about this chapter. Yes, you have all already studied this chapter. I hope you all have studied, but the ones who have not, no problem. Let's revise it once again, okay? Living and non-living things. What is the meaning of living, girls? What is the meaning of living? Living means the ones who have life in them. They are living. They are moving here and there. They are doing some or the other work. So, they are termed as living things. For example, man, animals, yes, all these are living things. But what about non-living things? Non-living things, the ones which don't have life in them, they are known as non-living things. Okay? So, for example, just tell me the examples of non-living things. You can look here. Duster, yes, box, tables, chair, boat, all these are non-living things. Yes, my dear children? Okay. So, let's quickly go through the chapter. Lesson number 2. Okay? Come, my dear children. All objects and conditions that surround us are our environment. What do you mean by environment, my dear children? The environment is the object and the conditions through which we are surrounded. What all things can you see around me? That is my environment. Boat, table, chairs. Yes, all these things I am surrounded with is known as my environment. Clear? All objects and conditions that surround us are our environment. There are a variety of things in our environment. Trees, plants, water, birds, mountains, sun, moon, river, school, houses, buildings, roads, factories, dams, vehicles, and many more things are the part of our environment. I told you all, yes? All the things through which we are surrounded are our environment. You're paying attention to your book, yes or no, my dear girls? So, the first term is natural and man-made things. Okay? Natural is, what is natural? Which is given to us by our nature. It is not made by us. It is natural. It has come from nature. Some of the things in our environment are created by nature. We call them natural things. Yes? Sun, moon, stars, mountains, rivers, trees, birds, water, air are some examples of natural things. Man did not make these things. Has man made these things? Your sun, moon, stars, mountains, rivers, man has made them? No. They are known as natural things. It is given by nature to us. Buildings, parks, vehicles, dams, factories, etc. are man-made things. They are created by man. Who created them? Man. Okay, next term is living and non-living things. What is living and non-living? I just now told you. Yes? Men, women, children, animals, birds, insects, plants, all are living things. They have life. They are living. Table, chairs, machines, motor cars, stones, etc. are non-living things. They don't have life. Easy. Now, what is the difference that through which we can take out that this is living and that is non-living? We can get a gist of that. The difference is living things breathe. Non-living things do not breathe. Table, chair, duster, board, are they breathing? Just see, are they breathing? No. They are non-living things. Okay, clear? Now turn that page. Okay, come to the next page, my dear children. Now let us see how we can distinguish between living things and non-living things. So now we are going to differentiate. Living things breathe. Yes. What is the difference? Living things breathe and living things grow. Living things eat. Then living things move. Yes or no? I am moving. Yes. So living things move. Living things feel. If you pinch yourself, you feel? Yes. Oh, I am feeling pain. I pinched. Somebody pinched you, so I am feeling pain. You feel. Okay. All these are differences of living things. And living things give birth to young ones. Yes or no? Living things give birth. Non-living things give birth. Yes? No. They don't give birth. Living things breathe. All living things, that is, human beings, birds, animals, insects and plants, breathe. All of them breathe. When they cannot breathe, they die. Yes, we say na, that person is not breathing, he is dead. They die. Animals and men have lungs to breathe. What they have? Animals and men have lungs to breathe. Fish have gills. Can fish take in from their nose? No. They live in water. How will they breathe there? They breathe through their gills. Plants have pores on their leaves to breathe. Have you seen plants? They have small pores. Through that they breathe. But non-living things do not breathe. Living things grow. Living things grow and they die. Babies grow up. Children grow into men and women. Have you seen a small baby? Yes? You can see year by year, each year that baby grows up and become men, women. Yes? And after many more years, they die. Similarly, puppies grow into dogs and little plants grow into big trees. Yes, so they all grow. So living things grow. But a small chair cannot grow into a big chair. Can your small chair grow into a big chair? Tell me. No. Okay. Can your stool into a table or a hut, into a house? No. All these things are made by man. So whatever man has made, those things will remain the same. They will not change. They will not grow. Living things eat food to live. Do you all eat food? Yes? You all have some favorite food which you eat? Someone's favorite is rajma chawal. Someone's favorite is pav bhaji. Yes? Someone likes this, someone likes that. So, you eat food to live. Yes, that is why you are alive. If you don't eat food, then will you be able to live? No. Living things eat food to live. All living things eat food. They need food to get energy to live. Birds eat grains and insects. Some animals eat grass and corn. Some animals eat flesh of other animals. Yes, they are known as carnivores. I told you. Human beings eat plants and animals, food both. Green plants make their own food with the help of carbon dioxide, sunshine, and water. Yes? What does the plant get? Carbon dioxide, which we produce. We give carbon dioxide, we take in oxygen. Plants take in those carbon dioxide and sunshine and water. We pour waters on the trees and plants. With those, they grow. Living things move. Do you move here and there from one room to another, or you stay in one room only, in one place only? No, you move from one place to another. All living things move. Human beings and animals run and walk. Birds fly. Insects crawl. And fish swim in water. But non-living things like chair, tables, stones, etc. cannot move by themselves. Machines and motors move only when man wants them to move. Yes, you only hold your table and chair and put them here and there. Does your table and chair themselves move here and there? No. Living things feel. Living things feel pain and joy. They become sad and happy. If you hit a dog, it will cry. A touch-me-not plant closes its leaves when you touch it. Have you seen a touch-me-not plant? When you touch that plant closes itself. Okay, that is why it's known as touch-me-not. But non-living things do not feel. You cannot scare away a stone or make it cry with pain. Can you ask a stone to cry? Can you tell me? No. That stone has no feelings. That is why we say, it is stone. It's not a pure heart or a soft heart. No, it is stone. Living things give birth to young ones. All living things give birth to young ones. Men and women have babies. Have you seen small babies? They give birth to the young ones, that is their babies. Birds lay eggs. Have you seen eggs? Birds have eggs. From those eggs, small chicks come out. Yes? And hatch out little baby birds. Cats have kittens. Cows give birth to calves. Okay? Ducks have ducklings. Cat have kitten. Cow have calves. The seeds of plants are used to grow new plants. Yes? Seeds of plants, we pour it into soil, then we water it, it grows up to a new plant. Have you seen it? Yes? But non-living things like stones, table, chair do not and cannot reproduce anything. Can stone produce another stone? Can it? No. Can a table produce another table? If, for example, today you are saying you have one table here. Then when you go to sleep and next morning when you come, do you see another table there? No. They cannot produce. Okay? Okay. Next term is plants are different. Plants, animals and living things. All are living beings. Like other living things, plants do grow, feel, produce new plants and need food to live and grow. Yes, plants need food? Yes or no? When you water a plant, it becomes big day by day. If you don't water a plant, have you seen the plants die? Yes? Similarly, as we all do, we all eat food to live. The same way, plants also need food to live. Still, both are different from each other in many ways. Plants cannot move from place to place. Have you seen a plant moving from here to there? One day you came and watered the plant this side, another day you came and the plant has moved that side. No, plants cannot move from place to place. Plants are fixed to the ground. They cannot move from place to place. Animals do not make their own food, but green plants do. Have you seen an animal preparing their own food in the kitchen? No. All green plants make their food by using air, water and sunlight. Yes, so they prepare their own food. Animals cannot make their own food. Animals, what do? They go out, they hunt other animals or they eat grass, whatever is spread out there. The ones who are herbivores, the ones who are carnivores, they go and hunt other animals. Plants do not give birth to young ones. Birds lay eggs, while animals like cows, buffaloes, dogs, etc. give birth to young ones. But plants do not. Have you seen a plant giving birth to young ones? No. They produce their young ones either from seeds or from any part of their body. Yes? So, we see that animals and plants are different from each other. Yet, all these living and non-living things are useful for our life. Think for a while, if there are no living things like plants and animals and no non-living things like rocks, soil and minerals, where shall we be? Can you be there? No. We all need living as well as non-living things for a beautiful life. Yes? If we want to make our life sweeter and better, we should use them wisely. Yes? We'd say, na, please water the plants properly. Yes or no? We should neither kill animals nor destroy trees. We say, na, don't hunt animals. Let them also live. It's their world also. Yes? We must protect them for our future generations. If you will hunt animals, what will happen? Will they be able to live? No. Then, will the other generations of ours, will they be able to see those animals? No. That is why we say, na, don't hunt animals, don't destroy plants and all. Please plant trees, more and more trees, so that our future generations can also enjoy with them. Yes? So I hope this chapter is very much clear to you. It's a very easy chapter. Yes, I hope you all have understood. And as it is, you have earlier also studied this one, lesson number 2. This was a quick recap of the lesson number 2 for you. Okay? So what all terms have we learnt today? First term is environment. Yes? What is an environment, my dear children? Things surrounding us. All the surroundings together form our environment. Okay? Then we have natural and man-made things. Our environment, nature, things made by nature, that is natural. What is man-made? Things made by person or man. They are known as man-made things. Okay? So, we have already done that. Next term is natural and man-made. Okay. Then, what was the next term of ours? Living and non-living things. We have studied about all these things today. Yes. Then we also studied the difference of plants and animals. Yes or no? Yes, my dear children? So, with this, our chapter is over for today. I hope you all have understood the chapter properly. Yes or no, my dear children? Please revise your chapter well, complete your copy work as well as your book work which we have given you already in your groups. Okay?